He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense pounces on it, and they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown and a nightmarish start for this offense.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Overton. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds a man on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Doyle. Good, solid tackle. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Doyle. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knox. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Unloads to the wideout. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Charles. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Going to the running game. Got enough for the 1st. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. A first down for the offense. Wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Heath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air on second down. Got his man downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Running to the left. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And the third down pass is incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game, but this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Steps out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 31, and that is the way to get yourself a little daylight. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Going to look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Charles. didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Overton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Overton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brings it in down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 86-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Charles. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab over the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Doyle. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pocket breaking down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hand off from the shotgun. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. He leaves it with the back, and he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hampton.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Wants to fire on second down. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Knox.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Knox. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Grab near the marker. It's Overton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Overton. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going right to work up top. Good completion on the out. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. That last completion has him set up, second and short. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. At the 35, he's open. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Looking for room at the 40. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And some room to work. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Trying him, breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. And now on second down for this offense. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Under fire. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. It's first down from the 11. got it behind the line. It's Knox. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They go to the ground. He's in for the score. Touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Watson. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Lost to throw again. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Nice move there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Wiggins. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hit as he throws.
No harder position to play in the ballgame than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Watson. He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The give to the tailback. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Baxter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Baxter. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Makes the grab. It's Knox. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He leaves it with his back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Lets it fly. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. To the air. It's Watson. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
On the run, it's Mason. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Hokies will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working that left side now. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.